Hello! Hello, everybody. We start in a very interesting place this time, because last episode I was absolutely horrible and rude. I'm going to jump into the fire. If I die, then it is fine. Oh, it does work. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I want everybody to remember I suck at horror games. Okay. It seems relatively safe so far. Something happened. Whoa! Okay. We're by their home. Okay. So I'm very interested if, because I'm dead, if I'm effectively immune to stuff right now. Like, am I free to run through here until they catch me? Oh my god. Okay, that's a plant. I lit that candle. Oh no. Okay, this is terrifying. I want everybody to know I'm kind of reconsidering my statement on the no scares mode. I haven't even seen one of these things and I'm terrified right now. And the only reason is because, like, I don't know what they can do. Water is death. Got it. Yeah, water is death. Obviously, that makes sense. So I can jump on that and immediately just click. Okay then. That is scary. That is terrifying. I understand now. I think I speak for everybody when what just happened is something absolutely terrifying to me. A dense forest along the banks of a river. More to explore here. Obviously. So, each one of those areas had one of those things for us to jump into. And hi everybody, welcome back to some more Outer Wilds. I know I've kind of been sitting in the dark and not properly introduced this series today. Yeah, no, from going to not feeling too well in the last episode to now actively jumping in and being terrified of what is there. Yeah, that's nice to see. That is very nice to see. Very, very nice. Very, very, very nice. To put it simply, and in the nicest of terms, what we have seen today is a very nice existence. I think that this will be something that I struggle with a lot. I'm absolutely terrified of it already. I mean, at least in good news, I understand what to do really, really simply. Part of me wants to just get it over with and start listening to these things so that I can just get used to it and see what it is exactly that, like, I'm up against in terms of, like, what are they gonna do to me? How are they going to harm me, you know? Like, what are they doing so that I can just breathe and relax a little bit? Because really, in all honesty, I think I just need to ease my way into this. I genuinely think that's the thing. I will admit, I did not expect jumping into the fire to actually work. I thought it was going to be very much a, haha, you died, you idiot, doze off at it like a normal person, you know? I did not expect to quite literally death to fire in this area just does the thing. Okay, at least in good news though, I know that I can kind of move just a teeny bit quicker. I don't know what their hearing is like though. And I don't even know where they are. That's the other thing, is I don't know where they are. I don't know what their hearing is like. I don't know how they're going to react to me. I know they're tall. I know they're massive. That's about it. I know that I am in their dream. And I know that I'm not actually alive right now. Interesting. Why would that be there? Oh. Okay. I'm gonna move slowly through this, because I don't know what could be on the other side. I'm very surprised I haven't seen one yet. Like, I feel like I should see one soon. Like, I get it that this is probably meant to be your tutorial. But, they didn't give me no tutorial with the anglerfish. That's for sure. They kind of just told you to deal with it. Whoa. Okay. That's crazy. Okay. That's crazy. So what am I even looking for? I'm totally gonna get spotted while I'm on this thing, by the way. So that building there is somewhere. Interesting where this is taking me. Too dark to see. Interesting. I'm very much, by the way, just kind of trying to ride this thing and get my bearings. I almost want to get seen right now, by the way. Because I kind of want to see what happens. Just see what they're going to do, you know? See what type of noises get made, see what is expected to happen. Kind of just understand the whole thing. Because I will admit, currently right now, this just feels like a loading zone. Oh my god. Yeah, I couldn't even do anything about this one if I wanted. Oh, and I don't have my jetpack at all. I do not get the jetpack here. Is there one of you guys here? This is the Hidden Gorge, obviously. It's so weird that, like, none of them are here. None of them. Like, I'm very shocked that I'm not seeing, like, any of them at all. That's what genuinely shocks me, is how, like, it's too quiet is the problem. It's too quiet. Like, I kind of understand it being quiet as part of this whole, you know, like, species type thing, but, like, I didn't expect nobody to be here, you know? And that also is worrying me because it makes me feel like as soon as I do see one of them, it's gonna be on. Like, they are going to instantaneously hunt and kill, I feel like. Like, there's no ands, ifs, or buts about it. I'm going to... Like, I'm gonna die from one of these guys. immediately, I feel like. The fact of the matter is that I'm very much in the boat of what is happening is something I need to understand. What? Okay, that's cool. Okay. Okay, that's their little diver bell. Let me see the vision. They obviously grab these things. They're on the ring world. Interesting. So they brought that in and threw it. That's why it's gone. Because they threw that thing in there somewhere. So it's gone because they literally made it go bye-bye. So if I just look at this, it does nothing. But if I... God. That is crazy to me. That is totally going to be a major mechanic. Like, that is going to be a very major mechanic that is going to apply itself. A lot. I'm betting. I'm very much in the boat of I want to see what my escape route from this would have looked like, because this is still where I'm saying I feel like is going to be best to start. Okay. I might be stuck. Okay. Because I still don't know how I would have gotten out of this yet, because I kind of timed out myself immediately. And I'm watching my timer as I do this, by the way, because... What? I didn't fall in the water, did I? I didn't think I fell in the water. Oh! No! The one I'm in gets doused in water. That's... Oh my gosh. Okay, I get it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. So when I'm in there, the flame that I am holding and the flame that I'm using is my life source, basically. Also, yeah, obviously all of these are going to... Yeah, okay. Vault room flat fire. I looked through a peephole in the side of a large metal structure suspended by chains like the one in the reservoir. Inside is another green fire and a staircase leading far below. Saw a vision-like recording of the two figures taking artifacts into the reservoir's submerged structure and going to sleep at the green fire in front of the sealed vault. Upon waking up with lit artifacts, the two figures picked up the vault and carried it down a staircase to somewhere further below. So, below the waters is where my thing is. Candlelit Tower. I rode a raft past an island with a tall candlelit tower. I rode a raft through the bottom of a massive canyon. It looks like there are buildings set into the cliff face high above. There's more to explore here. So each one of those. Oh, hi, Quantum Moon. Nice to see you here. So each one of the areas has a reason to fly into it, basically. Or not fly into it, to go into it and do stuff with it. So, the first one that I'm in has the problem of the timer is not even just a timer, it is the water itself becomes your timer. And when the dam breaks, you die. So you need to go in, grab the lantern the same way I have been grabbing it, but I need to go to a different one. It still scares me that I haven't seen anything. And I'm also very, very curious as to the one that is, or whatever is in, like, the vault thing. Like, the vault thing is very clearly something they're sealing off for some reason. And I don't get why. That is something I'm currently struggling with, is I do not get why they have the thing in the vault, basically. So, what we're gonna do is the same thing we've been doing. We're gonna take a run and a jab at all of this. I'm gonna grab my nice, wonderful artifact that is truly, like, the artifact that you are very clearly meant to use many times in this run. And we're gonna take this thing all the way to the vault. I'm gonna die on the vault, obviously. And we're just gonna let it happen. Like, I'm not going to really care about anything. I'm easing myself into it. I'm letting myself learn what is happening. And the fact of the matter is that I'm not seeing, like, any of them. And that is terrifying to me, but also slightly comforting in a bad way. Like, it's terrifying because why aren't there as many? I see, like, there's like 30 in each of those little buildings that they have. So where the frick are, like, the 90 of them that should be in there, you know? And then we add to it the whole, like, okay, well, if there's that many of them, and we haven't even found a single one yet, like, maybe some of them have, like, legitimately died. I don't know. I'm not capable of knowing what is there until I'm there. Seeing one face to face with me as it goes to stab me, and then, I don't know, probably because we're in the dream realm, put out my light as the way of, like, killing me or something. I don't know. I'm doing some predictions there by saying that is what I'm going to add to that statement. So, you are sealed for some reason. Like, there are 3 seals on this. You are sealed for some reason. Why? I do not understand. That is the one thing that I am not getting from this, is why is this in existence? And why aren't they here? Ow. So, okay, well, there's an elevator. If there's ever a time for me to die, it's now. Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably gonna die to whatever is down here. Holy cow. Okay then. Got it. So hi, I think I know where they're going to be. Oh. that's where their vault is. Look, I will admit, I'm probably going to be very slow through this part of the game. Oh. Okay. Seals, each with the tower things. One of them's in there. On the top. In that room. Or one of them's in the candlelit area. No, one of them you need to... Okay, so you die at that tower and climb to the top of the tower. Interesting. So at the top of the tower is something involved with these. Okay. So that tells me a little bit. So... Those are no-nos? Those are no-nos. Got it. Okay, so those are no-nos. So then, if those are no-nos, what do I do down here? Interesting. I mean, look, I could try to skip the entire story of this game and just, you know, try and... Hee-hoo! There... Yeah, maybe a little bit of something like... that, you know? No? Any luck? No, no dice, obviously. I mean, it makes sense, you know. Why would that give me dice? Alright, well, I'm gonna do it. Because I don't know what else to do. I'm very much trying to test the waters right now. Like, I get it. I'm about to walk into the shark's mouth by doing this. I'm trying to see how badly I'll be punished for this. Is there nothing there? Was this really just to terrify me? Okay, the fact it lagged there made me think. Oh. Holy cow. Oh. Wait. It's gone. So if I do that, does it show me the same thing? Yeah, it does. It still shows me the same system of find a way to put out these lights. Which... So, the only way to get in there... My understanding is they go to sleep there, and then in them going to sleep, those lights go out. And that's what's opening that. So, if I go to sleep in the candlelit tower... So, it's interesting to me because this makes me wonder... Is that complete? Like, is that what it is? Effectively. This also has me curious again still because of like, okay, well, if this is the case, then how do I get across, you know? Like, the fact of the matter is because I am where I am, is what's making me want to try this. Like, the fact of the matter is I'm not getting punished innately for testing things. So, right now, I'm testing. I'm testing every water and every boundary to just see what I can figure out. The fact that these exist tells me that there is something wrong, basically. Like, these things are like guardians or something, and being seen by them is a bad thing. Obviously. So, okay. If I can't do anything with this, then clearly it means that eventually I need to have a way to get out of these dreams. Because I don't think I can come in here except through the way that I have. Which means the real timer puzzle is figuring out whatever I need to do to get these two working, to take these three things off, and then once I succeed at doing that, whoop, I just popped my headphones out of their jack. Everything goes wonderfully. Everything goes well. Fixed. Ta-da. At least I believe it's fixed. Hang on. I might need to just quickly check something real quick. Just quickly checking something. Yep. Which default is that? Okay. Boom. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. So, those things are sight messers. Interesting. You need a more powerful flashlight for me. So, whatever is going on, this thing got set in the right position for at least this time. Beyond that, I don't know what to do with it. It has me very interested and intrigued, to say the least. Part of me is also like, okay, so we know that this is something we have to get into by a specific time frame or we're gonna be dead, but we can die once we get into here, basically. Like, we can die to get into this spot, obviously. So, very clearly, what we need to do now is... Wait. Wait, what? Wait, what? There was an invisible platform. Okay, then. Look, I knew this whole place is going to be me struggling with sight puzzles. I did not expect there to be invisibility. Okay. That's a step in a direction I didn't expect. But we're going to work with it. I also would like to add, by the way, we still need to survive long enough to see if, like, I can actually outlive the supernova because I'm dead, you know? Like, that's a whole concept that I'm, like, still wanting to mention here. Like, do I outlive the supernova because I'm dead? Basically. God, this is just... It's just interesting. I'm genuinely just... On this one, by the way, I really want to do something real quick. I want to get to the other side of this because of the thing that we have in the one side that's like, hey, we're missing a part of this, you know? Like, something's apparently supposedly missing from this. Yeah, this is their docking thing. It's so interesting. Okay, well. Woo! Okay, cool. You know what? We accept this. We accept this as a valid answer to a landing spot. Okay. I'm gonna do something that's going to be probably a bad idea. We're going to the tower this time. And I'm going to see if by falling asleep and then waking up at the tower, I can do something. Like, I genuinely think if I fall asleep and then I want to see if I can unfall asleep by, like, undozing off or something, what happens? Just general question, like, can I wake myself up once I've fallen asleep? You know, like, can I extinguish my flame if I'm still alive? You know, we're basically going to be playing with our lives here in a moment, which, you know, only slightly scary. But it does make me wonder, like, part of me is hoping these guys are kind. They don't kill me. Part of me is like, they're totally going to murder me. They are totally going to outright just look at me and kill me. And that is going to be terrifying. On the other hand, I'm like, look, they're fine. They're nice. They're sweet. They are gentle giants with lots of love. They just have some scary elements to them. And that is their entire shtick. Okay, so, first things first, I want to go into the tower and see if there's just a way to turn off the lights. Secondly, if there isn't, there is part of me who wants to try and see if... Right, okay. That's right, that's right, that's right. I'm like, you're expected to know the secret route in as part of this. So this is the secret entry into this area, which also is innately a part of how you get to where you're supposed to go to sleep in this area, I believe. Like, this whole thing. So, you're an issue. You're an issue. Oh my gosh, it even has the planet, which is, as we know, the sign of secret door, basically. Planet equals secret door. But I should have understood that. So, this energy that exists, this is their way of controlling, maybe, like, getting into that stuff. So, yeah, so, hang on. I want to see something real quick. Which one of you... I just want to see something. If I go to sleep here, can I wake up? Okay. Can I doze off? No. That's a problem. My controller vibrated. So, now I have a question. If I jump in the water, what happens to me? Okay. I hope I'm alone. Interesting. Okay. So that's the entry in to the second way, which means there's a way to get a boat over there. That totally was the noise of one of them. Okay. I find it weird that I can't see them. Still. Like, genuinely, the fact that I haven't noticed one, still, is what is confusing to me. So, question. It does wake me up. Okay. Okay. That's what I wanted to know. Because now, with that knowledge, I think I understand the painting. Unless I need to stay asleep for the painting's effect to be working. But I think I understood the message, you know, in the puzzle there. You're not there. Oh. Why? Interesting that got put out. So wait, do I need to do it 6 times? Jeez, that is a lot. But also understandable, actually. It's very interesting that this is how they hide it. Genuinely, I kind of feel like this is one that you shouldn't need to hide behind, like, some insane combo lock. Like, here's the thing. I mean, here's the thing. I might not be like the normal player. Who knows? The normal player of this might take a look at jumping into the fire and do it repeatedly. And that's fine. That's fair. That makes sense. I entirely understand the people who would do that. Needing to do it 6 times, though, might be a bit much. Like, might be a bit much. So, if it's quite literally go to sleep, wake up 6 times, cool. We're on 1. I need, 2 more. Or, sorry, 5 more. Let's go have some fun, doing the funnies. Yeah, no, though. God, I'm struggling with my horror response, basically. So, it is nice that if you're on the time limit, you can do it as many times as you'd like. At least to my understanding. So, 2. Where am I going? Up, over, 3. It's all a dream. And that's... Okay. 4. Five. Okay. This place just got tipped. 6. So, if I'm correct, it should be open now. Assuming, you know, that this is correct. Okay. We're gonna do that. There we go. Alright. And we get up. We go over. We go inside. And there we are. Okay. Up. Up we go. If I'm correct, and I counted it enough times, that should be it. Should be all it is jump off 6 times while in the water. Interesting. So, is it a correct lantern thing, then? Because this light totally was on. Like, I swear this light was on. So, I need the correct lanterns, maybe. Which, okay. Fair enough. Understandable. I get where you're coming from. I don't like the concept, though, because that is a lot of possibilities of, hey, this lantern does this lantern does this lantern does this. And that is scary. I don't like that. That is a lot of possible options. And, you know, with the fact that I don't know where they are, it kind of puts me in the boat of, well, shoot, which one are we getting it from then? You know? Like, if I'm supposed to expectedly find this thing, which, you know, obviously I am, otherwise, why put that vision in there? You'd expect that I'd be able to see or find something with what I've seen now. Any of these? No. I do find it really interesting, though, that they're willing to mess with this type of stuff. So, the right before the end, this thing falls over, I'm pretty sure knocks out the lights. That is my other thing that I'd like to try, is just sitting here waiting for this thing to fully fall over, basically, and seeing if that opens it up, because I've tried to kick around in it while it was toppled before, but, you know, no luck, so to speak. So, it's interesting to me, because I feel like I should be able to do that without having to do anything too crazy right now. So, yeah. My main thought process right now is figure out how to get into that spot that the thing has very evidently told me I need to get into. Also, you can totally get out and into here just that way, which is interesting. Alright, so You enter here. So you went to sleep. This thing opened up. Do I understand it? Nope. My current thought process is one of two things. Either there's a way to get into it in the dream, which, understandable, or, we need their lights to go out, or we need, to basically, and this is the scary part of it, we need their lights to go out, or I need to find a way into this thing in the dream, or, I need to get, like, there's too many methods to the madness, which is why I said there's way too many possibilities with this, which is why I'm worried and confused. But yeah, no, like, there's a few options to this, and some of them have me scared, some of them have me like, okay, that's not too hard. Like, for instance, if it's find the right ones of these and I need to grab 2 of them and figure out which 2 go in, then I'm going to be really sad. Alright, here we are. Thank you. I would like to go in. And just see. So interesting that those lights did not turn off. So this falls over right at the end. So this is more of just a kill you if you're in there right at the end of the thing if you died. If you did a death to get in. Which is interesting to me. So this light needs to go out. This light needs to go out. My current thought process is it is specific ones that need to have the effect, or that need to be used, and you need to go to sleep twice with 2 very specific ones. So the one at the start is the one that's in there. There's 2, one of which I'm betting is near here, one of which would not surprise me if it's the one in Hidden Ridge, or one of the 2 in Hidden Ridge, I believe. Really, in all honesty, what this tells me is I think there's at least 6 of these that exist that I need to know where they are and what they do. Because this is starting to make me think this is going to be a thing that shows up many times, basically. So yeah, no. It has been a fun one, everybody. I am going to call it an episode there. You got to see me be spooked senseless the entire time I was walking through the death zone. So, yeah, no. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye. Of course, after, you know, this thing goes through and does its thing that it normally does, because, yeah, we gotta watch me jumping into a pit 20 times for the funnies. Yeah, there's a million things about this that I'm like, I'm also in the boat of very much, like, I still want to get got by one of these guys and have them make the noises that they supposedly make before I do anything. Alright, anyways, see you guys later. Bye-bye.